I mean, I'm blessed. Yeah. Me, I ain't got to send the house around my baskets or talk to a crowd. But nigga, I'm cleaner than you know.
Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing Apple's 27-inch cinema display. So, as we all know, Apple has a knack of not updating their screens. Apple had their old matte line of screens from 2004 until 2008 when they announced the 24-inch glossy cinema display, which has the same design as the current 27-inch but had less features. In 2010, they announced a 27-inch cinema display, oddly enough discontinuing the 30-inch for the 27-inch. I believe the motive for the discontinuation of the 30-inch though was purely from a price perspective. It cost the consumer too much and they probably weren't moving many units. In turn, this means that if display technology gets cheaper, we could potentially see a 30-inch glossy cinema display. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I thought a lot of people didn't understand why they discontinued the 30-inch completely. Now obviously those few inches from 30-inch to 27-inch saves Apple hundreds of dollars in production. Anyway, I'll head straight into the review. So the reason I decided to update my 30-inch Apple Cinema display was because the 27-inch was only 160 pixels off the 30-inch ACD in terms of screen resolution, and not to mention it utilizes LED technology now. It's also a lot thinner than the 30-inch, and in my opinion it looks better both from the front and the back of the display. This display will run you $1,300 Australian dollars, a bit overpriced, considering a 27-inch screen from Dell will cost you around only 764 Australian dollars right now. Nevertheless, the 27-inch blows it out of the water in terms of aesthetics. I can't comment on the picture quality in regards to the Dell as I haven't seen it in person, but I'm presuming it's quite good. Many Dell displays in terms of picture quality are great. The technical specs of the 27-inch Apple Cinema display are as follows. Its screen resolution is a massive 2560 by 1440 on an IPS panel, which is amazing. Its contrast ratio is sadly only 1000:1. And finally, its response time is 12 milliseconds, which is quite bad. It of course comes with a built-in FaceTime camera. Yes, Apple has dubbed all the new quote-unquote eyesight cameras FaceTime cameras, a built-in microphone and 2.1 speakers, which are quite good. As it utilizes LED technology, its energy saving mode only uses 1 watt of power and uses up to 250 watts only when charging a MacBook. It also boasts a pixel density of 109 in comparison to the old 30-inch ACD, which had a pixel density of 101.65. Now that you know the technical specifications, here is what I like and what I don't like about it. First, I don't like that the cords attached to the display are so damn short. I had to purchase a third-party mono-price mini DisplayPort extender to get it to go to my Mac Pro. I also don't like that Apple makes you use mini DisplayPort. They should have other output options. It's really quite limiting. One of the biggest problems I have with this monitor is that it does not have a power or brightness button, it's just stupid. If you have a Mac Pro, it's a pain to control the brightness in system preferences if and when it decides to show up. Sadly, I haven't actually had the opportunity to control mine. I'm guessing it's a software issue right now. Lastly, it does tend to get quite hot after extended periods of use. Now onto what I like about the 27-inch Apple Cinema display. First, it's an amazing looking display. Its color reproduction is incredible. Mind you, most Apple displays do a great job in respect to color reproduction. Second, its aesthetic appeal is high, as with most Apple displays, so it looks awesome on your desk. Its features, although limited, are quite good. For example, implementation of a microphone and FaceTime camera are invaluable to people who use Skype like me. This feature may not appeal to those who don't use Skype much, though its speakers are also useful if you just want to use this as a display for your MacBook, because you can quickly hook it up and use it for a while, charge it up, and when you're done, just simply unplug it, and that's it. That's another reason why I love this display. Its simplicity is unrivaled. Its build quality is also of high standards. Oh, and one more thing. Before I wrap this video up, plenty of people ask me what I use some of this stuff for, and this monitor, I just use a regular monitor, and I probably will be using it for the next couple of years until they release the 30-inch. Overall though, I love this screen and I don't regret the purchase over keeping my current 30-inch. I would rate this monitor an 8 out of 10 for build quality, a 6 out of 10 for inclusions, a 9 out of 10 for picture quality, and a 7 out of 10 for features, which gives this monitor an 8 out of 10 overall. Hopefully you enjoyed my review of Apple's 27-inch cinema display. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more.